Did you have any sort of problem games, Andy?
I had one game in the last 64 against a fella called Graham Moss. I think he might be Warrington or Bury area, but 21-20, and to be honest, he outbowled me. And he showed a great piece of sportsmanship one end. I think it was 20. I'd stood one to go 20 across, and he had a bowl hit, which I didn't see, second bowl, and I looked round and he walked down with it, and I couldn't tell whether it's on the land or not. And I said, "Why you sent it?" He said, "I was short." So fair play to him.
Yeah, it's very sporting, yeah.
That was real sportsmanship. Because he could have got it back. I didn't see whether it was on a road or far enough, but took it back, and he said he didn't want to play that way. You know what I mean? He didn't send it, and fair play to him. But sometimes when you win something, you need to get out of one game.
That's right, yeah.
But after that, I played Mike Fleming, who just beaten Darren Williams from Wales, who was always a danger. But me and Mike have played a few times, and my game matches up a little bit with Mike. He wants to bowl round, and I want to bowl straight. So every time he went round short, I went straight at it. So then after that, I played Rob O'Shea, and Rob's bowling with some new balls, and he had bowled well all week. But I just knew a little bit about Nobles 2, which the last 64's played on, and used his balls against him a little bit. I played well, probably my best game at week when I played Rob to get to the finals 8.
Now, I heard that the entries are slightly down over the Ireland this year, but it's still very popular, and I think they might want to do slight changes, didn't they, Andy?
I think some of the changes they've made are real positives. Going back to the numbers, there's been more than one factor into that. I think people's financial situations aren't quite as healthy as they have been in past, but also they keep moving date about a little bit. There's a few bowlers I know that would have been there, but the partners are down at Wimbledon watching tennis and things like that, so maybe that needs addressing. But I'm sure in September that the numbers will be back up. I'm positive they'll nearly double what was in June.
Yeah. And what are these few changes you mentioned?
The changes, which I think are big positives, that they are allowing practice before sessions. So say every morning you start at 10 o'clock. If you want to go up early, you can go and practice up to 10 to 10. And same in the mid-sessions, which start at 2. If the morning sessions finish, you can go and have a roll. And as a bowler yourself, you want a little bit of a roll, don't you? Just to loosen up and get your muscles moving. But I think that's a positive. And also the recovery of points from the handicap system have been changed from yearly to each festival, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You want to encourage the better players there even more.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And also, winning that, you've earned yourself a champion of champions place, haven't you, Andy?
Yeah, that's a big boost. I've been lucky enough to play in it before. It's a big boost playing against the big guys. Waterloo's a green I have had a bit of success on in the past. I've got to the semi-final of the spring in the past, and the last 16 I mean. So I hope to do well. But anybody who plays balls wants to play in that competition.
Well, what's the furthest you've got in that, Andy?
In the
champion?
I think Les Ayler beat me second round the only time I got there. Yeah. And Les is a good player.
Oh yes, yeah. I would say all the best in that anyway.
Yeah, thanks very much.
So, Isle of Man, well done. We're just moving on now. You've been South Yorkshire married today. Can you just fill us in what went on there?
Yes, I think I had a bit of jet lag or beer lag or whatever it were. I got beat first round, but it was a successful day all round really. My brother lost in the final today to local Doncaster bowler Keith Ride. Matty Bauer scraped through in the third place. We only had 3 qualifiers, so the losing semi-finalists played off, and Matt Bauer beat Richard House, and so he has now a chance to defend his title again.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, Matty tried his best today, but the green, if anybody's not been to Pilkington Sports, it's a lovely setup, the All England Day last year, but the number 1 green is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Severe slopes all over. Matt's done brilliant, 'cause to lift yourself after losing in the semi-final. To try and play another game is not easy.
No.
But he did. He played marvellous. And then Debbie's had a good day today as well. She's won the South Yorkshire Ladies Pairs with Debbie Talbot.
Oh, excellent.
So, it's not been a bad week for the Farmer clan, really, marking the All England.
You've had a good week, yeah?
We have, yes, yeah, and a bit richer as well.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's very good.
Excellent.
Now, next Sunday there's a small matter of a county game, isn't there, Andy?
Oh, yeah. No, we've had a bit of stick about this all week at the Isle of Man with Moggy Barsby telling us what he's going to do to us and his team and that. But, yeah, it'll be a great game. They're a good set of lads, and I think most of the players know each other. They've gone to their Banker Green Camden. I've never played it, so I've heard it's a bit of a nightmare.
You're at
Just
home
a bit,
then, are you,
Andy?
Yeah, I'm luckily I'm at home at Mexborough, which is pretty much a banker for us. We beat a very strong Yorkshire side there a couple of years ago by 83, and their Yorkshire away side's very good. So I think it'll be a battle, close game. I just hope we tip it.
Yeah, well, of course, both sides are undefeated, so it's
well, that's it.
It's win or bust,
it's like a quarter final. There's nothing for aggregate. It's whoever wins.
Yeah.
It's strange. We seem to have quite a bit of support from the Wycombe Worcester lads against the North. I don't know what that means, but
there's a bit of local rivalry, Warwick and Worcester in the North Midlands, I think. There's there, Andy. So.
But yeah, it'll be a good match. It'll be a great match. I don't know if you've ever played Mexborough yourself. I know you've been nearby to doing sports on a few occasions, but Mexborough's very, very tough task for anybody. Me and Mark are both playing at home, and we played there 12 years as an homester. We probably cut his teeth playing there, so hopefully we might be able to help the team along.
Yeah, well, so it will be a tough game. I mean, Camden is obviously a nightmare green, and I think you probably need a bit of rain down there, I think.
Why is it as quick as that? I've heard certain stories, but Mexborough's very similar. From what it sounds like, it's as though Mexborough's like a mini version of Camden.
Yeah, perhaps it is, yeah. So I think it could well be a fairly high-scoring game at each end, shouldn't it?
I have a good feeling about this year. I really do for South Yorkshire. We've been improving slightly over the last few years, and we've tweaked a few things, and it would be really nice to... I think I'll give you a tip. I think we'll be playing Yorkshire in the final, and that sounds a bit bigger, but I just think it's that year.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Well, it would, because it'd be my 50th cap as well on that day, so... I think I've missed 2 games in 17 years for South Yorkshire, so it probably shows how many times we've been knocked out early in the past. But just think it might be our year this year.
Yeah. We've got one of the Warwick and Worcester guys put a message on the screen. He says South Yorkshire robbed them. Is that right?
No. The good lads though. I like the Warwick and Worcester boys. They're all good, and they give plenty and take plenty and good spirit, and that's how ball should be.
Yeah. Okay, Andy. Anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. Well done in the Isle of Man, and I wish South Yorkshire all the best next week, but also North Midlands as well. I've got to sit on the fence with that one.
That's fair enough, and it's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Now, just one final thing, Andy. Someone told me today that on the ferry back, you made a new friend or something.
Yo, don't go down that line yet. I nearly became turned the other side.
I heard you nearly pulled, Andy. Is that right?
Yes, I was stood up on the top deck watching the island disappear, and the sun dipping below, and the beautiful view, and I nearly attracted a male friend.
Oh, yes.
Oh, right, okay. I've heard today that you gave him your phone number, is that right?
No, Debbie's listening. No, not a question. No. I only bat for one side.
Oh, so she's got nothing to worry about then?
And that's how... No, she's nothing to worry about. I did. I went downstairs very quickly when I realised.
No, I've heard a rumour that she's put a padlock on her wardrobe.
She put a padlock on my bank account anyway. I can't find my bank card anywhere.
Oh, right, okay.
Mind you, Andy, I have to share this with you, and Mel probably won't thank me for it, but a similar thing happened to Mel at a bowls green several years ago.
Well, I can imagine he's such an handsome fella.
Yeah.
Oh, correct.
Yes, yeah.
I'll get you a pint, Andy.
Thanks for that, mate. Lovely speaking. Nice speaking to you, Lynn.
And you, Andy, yes. Yeah, you take care.
Okay, Andy.
Bye, thank you very much.
Bye-bye, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
That was Andy Farmer, the new Isle of Man champion.